Goal setting and trading plan architecture. Become a profitable trader on a long-term sustainable basis. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. This is not financial advice. Please trade at your own risk. Strategies for financial freedom. That's what we're going to be talking about. Goal setting and trading plan architecture. By following some of our trading strategies and by using some of our tools on our platform, you can easily achieve financial freedom with no undue stress. We're going to be talking about three very important questions. Who are you? Why do you want to be a trader? And do you have any monetary goals or expectations? Then we'll talk about setting proper and realistic goals, and then a strategy to achieve those goals. A common theme amongst traders is not identifying a goal, having no real objective except to make money. They have no target, so they simply keep trading. Much like a gambler at a casino, after winning a few hands and feeling pretty good, it would not be uncommon to eventually give it all back to the house. So consider this. Would you jump into your car and go for a drive with no destination? Would you drive around aimlessly, just wasting gas and taking trip after trip with absolutely no clue of when to stop and what to do when you finally got there? Of course not. So why should trading be any different? Develop that system, develop that strategy, develop those goals. You're going to need to ask yourself who you are. You truly ask yourself who you are and find out if you really know. If you want to be a successful trader and be profitable in the market with long-term sustainability, then you need to ask yourself that question. So who am I? Well, I honestly didn't know how to answer this question, and that's perfectly normal. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You're going to need to take some time and really think about this. Take a deep dive into your psyche and truly figure out who you are. And to help articulate this question, I've called in a friend so that we can have an example in the real world of step one, goal setting and trading plan architecture. So let's cut to that right now. All right, so I have with me my friend here, Bob, and we're going to ask him the very simple question, the very first question in this course, and that is, who are you? So Bob, who are you?
I'm a software developer with 7 years of experience, so I'm just a regular guy, just stuck on a 8 to 5 p.m. job, and recently has just been trying to learn about trading and try to get some side income.
All right, Bob. Well, that's fair enough. So you're actively working on a day-to-day basis, and it sounds like that's not your end goal. It sounds like that's not your dream situation. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. So who is Bob? Well, Bob is a software developer who works from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day to provide for himself and his family. Bob does not want to be stuck at a job that he doesn't enjoy, and Bob would eventually like to work for himself. So it's important to realize who you really are in a format that makes sense. So take some time with this step, and then when you're done with that, you're going to ask this question. Why do you want to be a trader? Do you think that trading is a substitution for gambling? Do you have an addictive personality? Do you just want to make money? Question number 2 is another obvious one that is rarely ever asked by anyone if they've already started trading or if they're about to get into trading. So I suppose it's assumed to make money, but it's probably deeper than that. Maybe you want to supplement what your current job isn't giving you. Maybe you want some side cash. Maybe you feel the need to fill a void of gambling, or maybe you're just already trading and you're addicted to that style or that approach. Let's go back to Bob and see what he has to say. All right, so we are back with Bob again, and this time we want to know, Bob, why do you want to be a trader?
Yeah, good question. So I've been investing in cryptocurrencies since July 2017, and I initially made a lot of money during the bull run at the end of 2017, and I decided to just keep my earning and not sell. And throughout 2018, I just saw the value of all this profit just completely die off, and it just took me a while to accept it. But if I actually had the skills to trade back then, I would have made way more profit. So that's why I just decided to become to actually learn how to trade. And yeah, so but the first goal is obviously, I want to make money and hopefully turn that into my main income.
All right. Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, we're gonna knock on your door one more time in a few minutes here, and we're gonna dive in a little deeper into the last part of your sentence there. But so it sounds like as a trader, not only did you make money at one point, but then you lost the money. So now you need the education to prevent that from happening again.
Exactly.
All right, that's great. All right, Bob, you hang in there. We're going to knock on your door one more time in just a minute. So Bob is already a trader, and he trades because he's trying to break free of the hassles of working for someone else. Bob wants to be his own boss. So Bob was an investor who saw gains without pulling out any profits, and then he watched as they all slipped away from him. Bob wants the education and the structure to be a profitable trader in a long-term situation. So again, it's important to realize that this is more than just a black and white question. It's deeper than that on the surface. Bob wants to really enjoy life in a way that his current 8 to 5 simply won't let him. But Bob can soon travel and explore the world while creating lifelong memories with his family if that's what he chooses to do. So again, ask yourself who you are, then why you want to be a trader. And when you've asked those two questions, you're ready for the third question. What is your primary monetary objective for trading? Are you looking for side income? Are you looking for a main source of income? Are you looking to make millions? Maybe you're looking for just some side cash, a little extra money every month that you can add with your current day job. Maybe you want to take it a step further and make trading your main income and make that your full-time job. Are you looking to compound your returns? Do you want to make millions? Do you simply have no clue at all? I'll tell you right now, if you want to make millions, this is not for you. We are looking for realistic goals that we can achieve on a monthly basis in order to get that side cash, get that side income, or replace your day job completely and give yourself more time with your family and your friends, however you choose to use that extra time once you've achieved that goal. Let's see what Bob has to say about it. All right, Bob, one last time, but this time we want to know, what is your primary monetary objective for trading?
Yeah, so my primary monetary objective is to just make money. That's the primary goal.
All right. So when you say you just want to make money, is this side cash that you want to be able to stockpile a little bit here and a little bit there? Is this something that you want to turn into a full-time job where you can replace your day job? Do you just want to compensate for what the day job is not getting you? Is there a magic number, per month or per year that you're looking for?
Yeah, so initially I would like to just have a side income, but as I become like more profitable, and if the profit from trading uh, becomes way higher than my full-time job salary, then I would love to become a full-time trader.
Wow, that's great. That's really great. So Bob wants to break free of the daily grind, and he's looking to trade full time and completely get rid of his day job. He mentioned side income, but really he has a capital goal of $150,000. So in Bob's case, he's looking to utilize compounded returns theory until he reaches his goal. And now that Bob has a defined goal, he can start to develop a trading plan architecture just for him. But remember that Bob's goals are not your goals. So for example, you may want to save for a house or a car or a vacation, whatever the case may be. Maybe you want to keep your current job, but enjoy just an increase of income. Or maybe, like Bob, you want to replace your day job completely and be your own boss. For any of those goals, it all comes down to the same thing. You're going to need a trading plan architecture. So are you willing to change your old habits and adapt a new trading plan? Did you ask yourself the 3 questions that we just talked about? How much are you willing to lose? Well, let's dive into the architecture of a trading plan. We recommend setting a monthly target. Now, in crypto, we recommend setting a monthly target of about 12%. Any size investment is capable of reaching your goals, but certainly the larger the initial investment, the faster you'll be able to realize your goals. You're going to use compounded returns theory to reach your first objective. And by setting monthly targets, you will always have something to work towards. You will be able to track your progress on a month-by-month basis and see exactly when your goals will be achieved. But the absolute most important piece of information to remember is this. Once you have achieved your monthly target, suspend all trading. Yes, suspend all trading. We're going to make and keep more money by not losing it. Going back to the example of the gambler that was doing really good and gave it all back to the house. So by suspending all your trading, once you've achieved your goal, you can go about and be free to do whatever it is you want to do until the first of the next month, where you'll pick trading back up again. Over trading is a major reason that a lot of traders fail. So being disciplined enough to book your profits and add them to your trading capital is key to success in this architecture. Developing this habit will ensure that you always have a target to achieve and to work towards. So let's take another look at Bob again. Bob's plan is to start with an initial investment of $10,000. Bob will be targeting 12% monthly returns. So Bob's overall goal is to achieve a trading capital balance of $150,000 before making any withdrawals. So at 12%, Bob will reach his goal in 30 months. Bob can now trade for 1 to 30 days, whatever it takes inside of that month to reach his 12%. But once he does that, he makes his withdrawal and he's on vacation until the first of the next month. So Bob's plan, anytime Bob wants to add more to his trading capital, he can. But he's not going to withdraw any money until he's reached his goal. Any early withdrawal is just a setback to the plan itself. So if he has an extremely good trade, he can add those extra gains to his capital and it will help achieve his goal faster. And if he has a bad trading month, then he adds the missed targets to the next month. Now, I know you're asking, what if your goals are different than Bob's? No problem. Let's take a look at a few examples of how this system can work for anyone. We will use examples using different initial investment sums, additional funds added monthly, and different goals. So like Bob, he did a compounded returns theory. Bob's plan was to compound all of his returns, all of his profits until he hit a mark. You know, his goal was $150,000 of trading capital. Another example would be side cash, and that's with an initial investment of $3,000, $5,000, or $10,000, and we'll do the same numbers and do it as a main income. So examples for side cash. First, you need to decide how much side cash per month you would like. With 12% monthly target, you'll be able to see what kind of capital you need in order to withdraw that side cash that you're looking for. And then the trading capital needed, that becomes your first objective. So now decide what your starting investment is going to be, and then decide if you will add incremental funding each month. Use compounded return theory to achieve the first objective, and then maintain that trading capital once realized and withdraw your side cash. So let's take a look at a few examples. An initial investment of $3,000 and $100 a month targeting a withdrawal of $1,000. So getting 12% on your monthly target, on the 9th month, you can withdraw $1,039 and then maintain a capital of $86.58. And that goal would then be achieved, your side cash goal. If you start with $5,000 and you incrementally add $200 to that capital every month, and your target is $2,000, well, then on the 10th month, you'll be able to withdraw $2,018 and then maintain capital of $16,821. And another example for a larger initial investment of $10,000 and adding $400 a month, which is approximately $100 a week, but you're targeting $3,000 withdrawals. On the 8th month, you can withdraw $31.37 and then maintain a capital of $26,142. So these are all examples of side cash where you would be using this system and possibly maintaining a day job or maybe working part-time. Whatever the case may be, you have many different options on how you want to work it. Now, an example of main income, let's talk about it first, and then we'll go through the same slide that we just did, but replacing your day job completely. So if you're looking for main income first, again, decide how much income per year that you're looking for. And then with 12% monthly targets, you'll be able to see what kind of capital you need in order to withdraw that monthly income. So you take your yearly income is what you're looking for and divide that by 12. The trading capital needed becomes the first objective. Now you want to decide what your starting investment is going to be, decide if you're going to add incremental funding each month, you're going to use compounded return theory to achieve the first objective, and then maintain that trading capital once realized to withdraw your monthly income. So examples on main income, starting with $3,000 initial investment and adding $100 every month, targeting $75,000 a year. So $75,000 a year divided by the 12 months, you need about $62.50 a month. With your $3,000 initial investment and your $100 incremental funding, with your 12% monthly targets, on the 25th month, you can withdraw $68.82 and then maintain a capital of $57,351. So just over 2 years, and you've replaced your day job completely. Now, if you're looking for a target of $100,000 and you have a little bit more to invest, so $5,000 initial investment, $200 incremental, on the 22nd month, under 2 years, you'd be able to withdraw $8,443 and maintain a capital of $70,359. And our last example at $10,000 initial investment, $400 incrementally, targeting $125,000 a year, on the 18th month, you can withdraw $10,586 and maintain a capital of $88,214. So as you can see, the goals are realistic and the timelines are realistic. So what if you have less to start with? It's no problem. All goals can be realized. It just takes a little bit more time. Adding in funding as it becomes available will help you realize those goals faster. Increasing your 12% to 15% can also help achieve your goals faster, but only increase from 12 to 15 if you're comfortable and confident in your trading. Taking a few months to a few years to become a full-time trader and replace your day job is an extremely short period of time, no matter what you compare it to. So one quick example, if you just start with $1,000 and no incremental on the monthly, and you're targeting $1,000 in side cash, it would take you about 20 months to achieve that goal. Nonetheless, you've achieved the goal. So a couple side notes on other markets. For monthly profit targets, we recommend crypto trading 12 to 15%, while Forex, commodities, CFDs, you're looking more like 3 to 5%, and stock day traders 2 to 5%. Now, Liquidity can become an issue in the crypto market. So when your capital reaches 100,000 or more, you'll need to start bringing down your profit targets. So what are the benefits of the trading architecture? Well, by targeting 12% in a 30-day period, there is much less stress. Having a goal to achieve is having the motivation to work towards that goal. And then once the target is reached, you're on vacation. You're free to do whatever you please with your time. Spanning over the course of a few years keeps it realistic and achievable. Spending that time to adjust trading strategies and becoming more and more familiar with the market. And as your experience grows, so does your trading capital. Now, you can't have all these benefits without having some hardline rules. So if you would like to be successful in this endeavor, then you must adhere to a few rules. First, maintain discipline. Second, suspend all trading after your target is hit. Do not overtrade. Now, number 3, never use more than a third of your capital on a single trade. And 4, always use a stop loss for no more than 2% of your total capital. And number 5, we recommend that you journal your trades. Now let's do a brief recap here of what we've talked about. By following some of our trading strategies and by using some of our tools on our platform, you can easily achieve financial freedom with no undue stress. And as you withdraw your profits monthly, that will be either your side cash or your monthly income. And if you're not withdrawing, then you are compounding your profits. Realize your goal, and once achieved, withdraw your profits and suspend all trading. Now, all of these can't come with a few very key points. So withdrawing profits is key. Suspending trading is key. Having a clearly defined goal is key. Having a well-defined risk management plan, that is also key. And following strict money management is key. So follow the key rules and follow some of our trading strategies and use our tools to achieve financial freedom. Now I'm going to briefly go over a few more examples just live so that you can see them firsthand. So an initial capital of $3,000 with an incremental of $100, and you're targeting $3,000 a month. You could see that on the 18th month, if you're able to maintain those 12% profits, you could start withdrawing $3,058. Now let's say that 100 turns into 400, about $100 a week. Now, instead of on the 18th month, if you're okay with $29.16, you can start withdrawing at the 14th month, or the 15th month will surely get you above your 3,000 mark. Now, your initial capital is really important because it does allow you to get to your overall goal faster. So let's say that 3,000 turns into 6,000. And let's say you're still able to maintain $400 a month on incremental, and you still want to target that $3,000 a month. Well, now you could do it on the 11th month. So inside of 1 year, starting with an initial capital of $6,000 and then incrementally adding in $400 every month, you're able to hit your target inside of 1 year. At the 11-month mark, you should have a trading capital somewhere around $25,655, and you're able to make a withdrawal of about $3,079. Really not bad. Now, if you had $10,000, you're able to achieve that goal even faster. At the 8th month, you could withdraw $31.37 and maintain a trading capital of about $26,142. Now let's say you have that $10,000, but you have no money, no incremental money that you want to add in there. So that's no problem at all. Again, $3,000, $29.71, You lost about a month there. Really no big deal. Maintain a trading capital of 24,760, and you could withdraw 29.71 every month. Push it to the 10th month, and you could withdraw 33.28. That's with an initial capital of $10,000. But not everybody has $10,000. So let's go right down to 1,000 like we talked about in one of the examples. $3,000 would take you about 30 months. Now, it sounds like a really long time, but think about the investment here. It's $1,000 initial capital, and you're adding no extra money in. So to get a target return of $3,000 every month and being able to do that in, well, less than 3 years, that's really good. So 30 months, you'd be able to withdraw 3210 and maintain a trading capital of 26,750. So in any event, these were just some examples that I wanted to show. All right, well, that'll about wrap it up for goal setting and trading plan architecture. I hope that you now have an understanding of how to achieve those goals and how to develop that trading plan architecture designed just for you. Once you realize who you are, why you want to be a trader, and then what your actual monetary goals are. So until then, I want to see you on the exchanges, and happy trading.